top of it, pimping. Check this out right here. Okay, so first we was getting at the square. We did that part one and part two. So that meant the first video we met the bitch, sit down, kicked it with her. The second game piece, you impressed her from the first uh, meeting. You left a hell of an impression, like a pimp is supposed to use. Okay, then she called you for that second date, and I already told you, man, you get one of them squares to go out on a second date, you halfway there. Now you planning your strategy. So you enjoy the second date. Y'all done got a little more intimate. You guys got the game pieces. You know what's up. Okay. Then getting to know her, you broke her down. Breaking down that square. You got the game piece, or you should have it. Okay. Now we're in the fourth stage. Now we getting ready to flip this bitch, or we getting ready to see if she's ready to be flipped. I want to say I guarantee. I can't say I guarantee. I do guarantee this right here. If you pop that pimping, that conversation, the way I told you, only put it in your own words and change that shit up, I guarantee you this right here, you gonna leave an impression with that bitch, man. She gonna know that you ain't the average Joe. She gonna know that you something special. So this game piece right here is entitled Flipping the Square. Cause you done went through this journey. You've been putting in your work on this bitch and still pimping on your other hoes. You've been busy. That's how a pimp's supposed to be. It's good to come in at the end of a pimp's day with your pockets looking like they got the mumps. And then your mind is free. Cause you pimping. You got your life together. You've been growing in this game, and you've been making preparations. You 2 deep, 3 deep. If you're 3 deep, and you done had them hoes over 3 years, every hoe should have their own apartment. You should have you a nice house that you renting until you're able to buy, and make sure it's fly. Because if anybody ever send the motherfucking police to your house, say, man, don't no females live here. Keeping protection on yourself. Make sure your joint is fly. Man, you've been in the game over 3 years, man. Man, you got 3 bitches, man. Even if you got 2 bitches. If you got 2 bitches, I know you think, oh yeah, just let me get a 2-bedroom for both the bras together. You could do it like that. But coming through my career, I always tried to reach higher than high. I always lived above my means. If you get my drift. Living above your means is where you can live comfortable in $1,000 a month apartment, but that $1,500 a month apartment is way more flyer. So being a pimp and thinking big, and you got a hoe, 2 hoes, you ain't even fuck the 1,500. That ain't nothing, cause you pimping. You reaching for the motherfucking skies. You making your game better every day, cause you're a pimp. You in this game to grow, and you can't grow without having hoes. Show you 3 deep. You done had these hoes 4, 5 years. You got your car, you got your house, you got your apartments for each broad, you got a car for each broad. Let me go down this list again. You didn't have these 3 bras over 3 years, or you didn't have these 2 bras over 2 years. If you've been pimping, you got your jewelry damn near in order, but you got some fly jewelry. I ain't talking about no cute shit. I'm talking about you got some fly jewelry. Your car fly. Your house fly. Each bitch's apartment is fly. Each bitch got a car. It ain't got to be brand new, but it's got to be nice. It's got to be a 2000 something. We ain't talking about no bucket. Don't get no bitch no bucket, because then you just wasting your money. Because you're going to be using your money to fix the damn car. you understand what I'm saying? Always think big. Always try to live above your means, because that's just gonna make you pimp harder. That's gonna make you keep your foot on this bitch, on them hoes' neck, man. That's gonna make you keep asking for it and letting them hoes know why you asking for it. Because I done painted that picture for you. We making dreams come true here. I need you to perform up to your top, up to your best every day. Don't give me over 500 2 days, and then the next 3 days you giving me 300. And pimping, that's on you if you allow that to happen. Keep them down till they bring you your money. The other ones that get theirs quicker than the others, okay. There's a couple ways to pimp when it comes to that. But when you bring all them hoes in, and one of them hoes trap is short, pimping, you got to take that bitch in the car, go ride with her, kick that pimping, and put that bitch back down to get your proper money. Because that's pimping. Tell you a real important secret about a female. See, a female, they will humble themselves for you and to be with you. And they're going to respect you. And they're going to get your money if you show them you're a man. Don't show these hoes that you know greedy, selfish motherfucker, and it's all about me, which a lot of pimps do. And all they doing is fattening a frog for a snake, just preparing a hoe to move on to the next real motherfucking pimp. They ain't realized that pimping is not a fad. It's a lifestyle. It's a stepping stone to your future. Okay, let's get back to flipping this square. Okay, you done spent the night with her. You done put it down real good. And I told you, you done fucked her, you done had your fun, you done had your party. Either before you get to that car door, before you open that door, or before you get home, that bro gonna call you. I ain't talking about no texting, which is what everybody do nowadays. No, that bitch gonna call you, man. You gonna know that you put it down right. Then what you gonna do is, for like 5 days straight, you ain't gonna even see the broad. You gonna tell the broad, you gonna text her or call her. You gonna tell her you out of town, taking care of your business. She gonna say, what you doing? Hey baby, what I'm doing is I'm making a lot of money and having a lot of fun. This is what you tell her. Then whenever you in one city, you tell her you're in one city, in one state. Then when you talk to her the next day, you're in another city, in another state. Build it up on the bitch. She don't know no difference. but you bringing her in, you reeling her in to this pimping. You reeling her in to being with you. And make sure that every day you wait for her to contact you. That way you know the bitch is on your mind, on that you on that bitch's mind. Every day, wait till she make the first communication. See, a pimp got to be an actor. And every day we on stage, no matter where we at. Because every performance requires a different conversation. And in this pimping game, that's what you better have. So you on this, you get ready to be on this 4th reunion with this girl. Because you didn't beat the pussy up. You didn't let first, you left your first impression. Then you got to that second date. Then from that second date, you really could have got intimate with her, but you didn't. You played. You went on. You left. You left out the door. I got business to take care of. I got to go, baby. We gonna have to finish this up some other time. You left the bitch wondering. Why? Why you leave her wondering? Because the average motherfucker would have went on and got that pussy. You got to be an actor. You got to get into the mind. Okay, now you done went past, you done went on the 3rd date. No, the 3rd date is when you went to the house and got the pussy. Okay, now you're ready for the 4th date. Okay, you didn't let these 5 days pass. She haven't seen you. She should be blowing your phone up, but she should be texting the hell out your ass. You know why? Because you put it on her. See, and I'm telling you, pimping, like I told you before, when you putting it on that bitch, be talking in her ear. Be kicking that game in her ear. You know what to say. I can't tell you what to say when you're in there with a bitch, but I just know one thing. Don't come with that line while you fucking know whose pussy is this. That's some of the dumbest shit I ever heard of in my life. Pimps don't say that shit right there. You fucking this bitch. You trying to mesmerize her. You getting this bitch to think that you her knight in shining armor, her Prince Charming riding in on a white horse to save her from this boring ass dull life that she living. And here you come. So that's why you got to bring that doggone conversation on. You fucking this bitch and you whisper in her ear. I could get used to this. I could get used to waking up in the morning and turning over to your stank breath. And then you laugh. And then you say, but really, baby, I really could enjoy this. And you fucking on this bitch. But that's some pimp shit. This ain't no square shit. Okay. This is afterwards. Y'all get up. Okay, now check this out. This is afterwards. You get up, y'all having breakfast. It's on her mind. You ain't seen her in 5 days. You've been on the road. You've been on the highway. Sure, you spoke to her, and she asked you what you was doing. Then you said, I'm handling my business. I'm getting my money. So you wake up. Y'all get up. After you didn't blow that pussy out and whisper in her ear. After your whole conversation been about you and her. You done told her that you could enjoy being with her. You done told her that I would love to spend every day with you. And in order to make that possible, you're going to have to step in my world. Now the bitch wondering, and it's coming. And then you ask her, what do you think I do? Now mind you, she been steady seeing you. You're on your fourth day. Okay, this really your fourth day. Your fourth date. Okay. So what you're gonna do is, let's back it up a little bit. Before you spring that question on her, spend the next week pimping on your hoes, but making time at least a couple hours a day to fuck with this bitch, because you in the fourth stage. You getting ready to flip this bitch. So you take your time. Make sure you see her every day, every night. You pulling her closer to you. You making love to this bitch, but you're not only making love to her body, you're making love to her mind. Because you letting her know how much you care about her. Then you're really sneaking that game in on her. So you do this for about another week. Then you spring this question on her. What do you think I do? Now mind you, you've been messing with her now a few weeks. Every time she didn't saw you, you sharp. Every time she didn't saw you, you shining. You got your medallion on, you got your watch, you got your bracelet, you got your rings, you sharp, your car sharp, you glittering every time she see you. You done told her you're a boy, and you told her you're not no rapper. Now, baby, what do you think I do? If this bitch got any kind of sense, any kind of smarts, she gonna already be then figured out or got a good guess that you a pimp. But she afraid to say it because she think that she would insult you. But she looking at you. She know you don't have a job. She don't know what kind of business she do, yet you do. All she know is that all you done showed her is some 5-star company. And every time she done saw you, you been your charming self. But deep down inside, trust me, pimpin', that bitch know what you doing. Or she got a good idea. And then that's why you spring that question on her. What you think I do? Okay, so now you done put your work in. You done put your time in. Shit, it's time to show and tell with this bitch. Either you fixing to flip her, or shit, bitch get ready to go on about her business. Either one. But one thing about it, however the situation work out, pimping, you're gonna be done left an impression on that bitch. If the bitch don't bite, whoever come behind you, or whoever that bitch try to fuck with after you, you gonna always be on her mind. That bitch gonna pick up, that bitch gonna go to that text line and try to hit you. If it don't work the first time, just leave the bitch alone. See if she keep trying to get in contact with you. But I'm telling you, it's gonna work if you done went through these game pieces. If you done put all you got and a little bit more into having this bitch. And I hope you have, or I hope you do, because you a pimp. Your life is hoes. I know you done had them 3 bitches, 5 years, maybe a little bit longer. You in position, got your house, fly car, fly apartments for the bitches, got them nice cars, got their wardrobe together, got their little jury together, got your jury together. I know you got it like that, but you didn't got comfortable. Don't get too comfortable because you never know. So we got these bitches' minds, we got their spirit, but pimping. A pimp keep his foot on a bitch's neck, and I don't mean that physically, but I'm saying a pimp keep pimping on the bitch. A pimp every day, he making this bitch know that she working for the cause. And the cause is this picture that you done painted for this bitch. This picture of success and luxury and happiness that you've been working on year after year until you get to that mountaintop. Show you want to ride it after 5 years. Show you thinking in your mind that you're gonna ride it all the way to the next 5 with this bitch or these hoes that you got, because you done had them for 5 years or better. All I'm saying is, pimping, you supposed to have that thought because that's what you've been grooming them for. But what I'm saying is, pimping, keep working, keep knocking holes, keep catching squares and flipping them. A turnout bitch is the best bitch that you can have. You know why? Because you made her. You built her. You the one that put it together. You started from right here. When you met the bitch, you started from right here with no action. You done went all the way up here. Now you got this bitch. Then you're stable. Because you asked for that bitch. You've been preparing for that bitch. I'm telling you, pimping, don't get lazy on your pimping. Like I say, you 3 deep. You've been rolling 5, 6 years or better. You knowing that all these bitches is in pocket. But pimping, don't never think that your game is invincible. You know why? Because shit happens. That's why you gotta keep working. That's why you gotta keep catching bitches. That's why you gotta keep turning them out. And you know what turning them out is: molding them bitches, making them yourself, taking them from a square and building them into a bad motherfucking bitch that's gonna take you up to the mountaintop and let you look over. That's gonna have you in position with your retirement fund, because ain't no retirement fund in the pimping, but your retirement fund is your bankroll. And day after day, if you pimping, that bankroll should be growing. This your security. Show you want hoes, you pimping on these hoes. But you got to keep in your mind knowing that you got to keep your bank growing, because pimping, a bitch can go crazy at any motherfucking time. They females. They females. They creatures that'll smile at you and fuck your brains out 1 minute. Then when you fall asleep, stab your motherfucking brains out. I'm not saying your business like that, pimping, but what I'm saying is that I done seen it happen. Happened to a real good friend of mine. He knocked his hoe, pimped on this bitch for about 3, 4 years. Then the bitch started going bad. And he saw the bitch start going bad. So he fired the bitch. And then the bitch went and got a bankroll together and came back. He accepted the bitch back. Then the bitch did something, got out of pocket. I think he slapped the bitch or something. Shit, my friend Ginger, that was his name. Shit, the nigga went to sleep. That bitch stabbed that nigga in his sleep. You know, killed him. I'm just saying that to say, keep catching bitches. Keep locking them. You locking them every day, because every day be popping that pimping at them. Every day. Every day you preparing your life to catch the next bitch or the next 2 bitches. You preparing yourself with the tools around you. Like I already said, your appearance, your delivery, your conversation. Tools for a bitch is just showing a bitch that you about progress. Tools for a bitch is what's going to really lock her down. Okay. Now you done told her, bro, what you do. I'm a pimp, baby. Whether you guess it or not, I'm a pimp. That's what I do. I got 3 ladies. They each got their own apartment. They each got their own car. They all started off like you, but they believed in me, and they believed in what I was saying. They believed and they could tell that I'm for real. They put their hand in mine, and we working our way to the top. I like you. I like you a lot. I can see spending my life with you. I can see me and you growing together. I can see us having things. I can see us working on our dream every day. We got a team. We a team. I want me and you to be a team. The team make the dream work, baby. I just need you to put your hand in mine, and let's walk this journey together all the way to the top, through the thick and thin, the up and downs. I like you, baby. I care about you. I don't want to lose you now. I want you to be with me. I need you to step into my world. And you got your hand out. That bitch take your hand, you fixing to pimp the bitch. So you tell her, well, I guess you're undecided. Because the bitch is in awe. The bitch is like a deer that's got caught in the headlights and it's at nighttime. The bitch is like she pimp shock right now. So you tell her, okay, I guess you want me to leave now. I guess you don't like me no more. All right, baby, if you think about me, give me a call. Cause I'm gonna really be thinking about you. It's gonna be hard for me not to punch your number up. But you steady heading for the door when you say this, pimping. If that bitch stop you, you got action. Before you get to your car, if that bitch contact you and ask you to come back, you fixing to have a hoe. Okay. If the bitch bite, go back inside. Put your clothes on, baby. Let's go for a ride. You take that bitch out to the big house, man. That's the cherry on top of the whipped cream, man. Now you getting ready to show this bitch what she can have for fucking around in this game. The bitch want to be in your world because she stopped you from walking out the door. The bitch want to be in your world, or at least give you a try, because she called you before you got home. You ain't tried to trick her because you ain't never said what you did, but you did say it because you said you make a lot of money and have a lot of fun. You done played the game. You done played your role. You stayed away from the bitch 5 days telling you was on the road with your family getting your money. And you told the bitch that, so when you come back, she gonna ask you, what was you doing on the road? And then that's when you're gonna pop on her and ask her, what do you think I do? All this fixing to run through the bitch's head, your appearance, how suave you are. Everything that you done took the bitch to has been 5-star. Now the bitch can see that you're a pimp. Now you're getting ready to show her that it's not as bad as what she done heard. So you take her out to the big house. Make her dinner. Have your wine. Couple of joints. Let the bitch, you relaxing her. You ain't in missing the game right now. You relaxing her. Once the bitch good, you're good and relaxed, you go over and sit next to her. And then you just start, baby. So what you think about this? You think you can give it a try? You think you can believe in me? I'm gonna look out for you. We're a team. We one and the same. What happens to you happens to me. What affects you affects me. We one and the same. We two people, but we one and the same. Our heart and our spirit is together. And together, with our heart and spirit and our loyalty to each other in this game, we going all the way to the top. I'm sure going, baby. And I want you there with me. Man, that bitch gonna say, I'll try it. Next day, take the bitch to meet her sisters. Even if it's one more, even if it's you only got one bitch. If you got one bitch, take her to meet that bitch. But you 3 to 5, oh, you've been pimping over 3 years, or almost 5 or 5? No, you too deep. So you take it to the bitch's apartment. So she done saw your house. She done saw the big house. Big house flying a motherfucker. Now she's seeing the bitch's apartment. Now come the double cherry on top of that whipped cream on this bitch's ass. She see the bitch's apartment. Bitch apartment fly. Bitch welcome her with open arms. They go in the back and start talking. That bitch making her feel comfortable. She welcoming her in. She relaxing her. Not because of the game that you done popped on, because she's a bitch. And they know how to bond with each other. That's another advantage of being deep. Bitches love being around each other. They love kicking it with each other. Sure, they love you. Definitely. But they love each other. Damn, bitches buying so quick, man. Man, pimping, y'all know what I'm talking about. You with a group. You at the movie, you at the football game or wherever. You at a party, especially at a party. We're gonna go powder our nose. You know, a ladies' conversation. Man, how them bitches go? Bitches don't even be done just met each other. Ain't even been sitting in each other's presence a good 30 minutes. And there they go. That's how bitches bond. They go to the bathroom together. You know, a nigga ain't never, a pimp ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I'm going to the bathroom, man. I need to kick with you about something. Nigga, we ain't got to go to no bathroom to kick it, but there go them bitches. Going in there, they gossiping and they kicking it and, you know, sharing each other's lipstick and all that old bullshit. So that's the advantage of sicking your bitch on this new bitch, relaxing her, welcoming her into your pimping world, which is completely different than that world she left. That's why conversation gonna come in. You got to explain to this bitch. You got to explain to her this new world. You bringing her into this new world. You didn't pop game into them hoes. Them hoes been with you. They know the game. Them hoes been with you over 4 or 5 years. Them bitches know the game. They know how it go. They know what to tell this bitch. They know how to make this bitch feel comfortable. Because you been pimping. Bitch ain't got nothing but good shit to say about you. Bitch gonna tell her all about the little different excursions that you guys go on and what you guys do together and Tay lets us go shopping and he buys us a new outfit every day and you know pimping. You fixing to have this new hoe. Then you take her to the next bitch's house and she get the same warm welcome. Then she hear this bitch's opinion of your pimping and you, which is going to be completely different than the other ones. But it's all going to be good. Now, that bitch ready to go put on a motherfucking mini skirt and some damn stilettos and go get you some money now. She just confused. She just a little scared. She just don't know what she want to do. I mean, she just don't know how she going to do it. But she know that she want to do it. Because she done kicked with these other hoes. Bitch might be still staying with her mom, or staying with her sister, or staying with her aunt, or staying with her grandmother. Bitch might have a good job, got her own apartment, but she's scuffling with that. She trying to figure a way to make her life better. And you're going to show her that this life is better. And you're going to let her know that we got the same dreams as everybody else have. Only we make our dreams come true. We make our dreams a reality. That's the difference between us in this pimping game and squares in the square life. We don't just talk about it, we do it, and we do it quick. We don't wait 30 years working on a job to enjoy our life. When your body broke down, you tired every day. But when you pimping, every day is a new motherfucking adventure. Every day you getting money. Every day you making them dreams come true. Because you living this fast life. You growing. You building your future. Or you better be. Stay working, pimping. Hoes is your life. So it makes sense to know how to catch a hoe. Because every time you knock a pimp off the track, you getting that pimp's baggage. There ain't nothing wrong with it because that's how the game go. Don't get me wrong. You getting that pimp's baggage. So you got to deprogram the hoe, then turn around and reprogram the hoe. But when you flipping this square, when you flipping this square to a turnout, you ain't doing none of that reprogramming shit. You putting Tay into this bitch. You putting Tay's pimping into this hoe. So you know this hoe fixing to be bad. Because you building this bitch. You grooming her. You making her the bad bitch that you want. Because you done another 3 like that. Or you done another 2 like that. But now you got this new one. All right, pimping. Time to come up with some more conversation. Time to come up with some new conversation. I already told you, you can't use the same conversation on each hoe. Because them hoes tell you the worst thing for you to happen, first thing to happen to you, the worst thing would be to walk up to the bitch's door. They all in the same room together and they kicking it. They kicking it about you. And then one of the bitches make a statement that you done made to her. And then the other bitch say, he said the same thing to me. Pimping, that make your game look bad. I keep telling you that this game is all about conversation. It's all about conversation. You need to be in the mirror practicing your conversation every day. You need to exchange places with you and that man in the mirror. You need to put the bitch in the mirror and you outside the mirror. And you kicking it with this bitch. You playing both roles. You figuring how this bitch gonna react. You figuring in your mind because you a pimping motherfucker and all you do is thinking. You think that's your best game. You put shit together. You take a puzzle and put it together and make it a masterpiece. And you working on doing that every day. Every day you getting a little bit closer. You getting a little bit closer to being great. You getting a little bit closer to being able to stand up on your motherfucking money and you a foot taller. Because you thinking, you popping conversation. Hoes, females is your life. Every day you supposed to be thinking about how you gonna catch the next one. You supposed to stay prepared mentally and physically to catch a bitch. Because your game can't survive without a bitch. You can't continue to grow without a hoe. Them same 3 that you done had for 3 years or better, you need to get them bitches some motherfucking competition. I guarantee a new bitch that put at least another 5 years that you gonna have out them bitches that you already got. Competition make this game go around. Competition between hoes, competition between pimps. A pimp's everyday life is competition. You know why? Because he's trying to be the best. He's trying to be better than any pimp. And how he gonna do that? By doing what his job is. Catching bitches. How you gonna catch bitches? Conversation. How you gonna have your conversation? Practicing that shit in the mirror. You pimping on your bitches every day. You want to keep them bitches around. You want to get some longevity out them bitches. Keep them bitches' life exciting. Keep kicking shit with them bitches. Read some magazine. Read some motherfucking books. I don't care what you talk about. Talk about something with that bitch. Along with you popping that pimping. See me, my conversation, I make everything pimping. Everything I say almost to the bitch, I related to pimping. So I don't miss. I keep it exciting. Always keeping something for that bitch to do. Don't let that bitch work and sleep and eat. Fuck that shit. These bitches young. They need excitement in their life. Keep bringing them new bitches around. Keep knocking them new bitches. I'm telling you, pimping, a turnout, you good for at least 15 years out of a turnout bitch. Because you made her. She ain't been out there in the doggone streets listening to all that funky shit from all them punk bitches. She's fixing to learn from you and them hoes that you got. She fixing to learn what real game is all about. She fixing to learn what pimping on a hoe really means, because she going to learn from them other hoes. She going to learn because you done already prepared your pimping for the next bitch. You done laid it out. You putting the puzzle together. Come on, pimping. Bitch in her mind thinking about fucking with you. You bring her to your spot. The bitch is like, oh, he doing something. He doing something. I wonder what it is. He's interested. You got action, pimping, but you got to ask for it. Pimping, you got to ask for it. A female will be submissive if you act and show her and spit it out your mouth and let her see that you a man. Bitch ain't got to be submissive, but she being submissive because she believe in you. She being submissive because she trusts you. She being submissive and putting her life in your hand because you made her believe in you. You showed her. You showed her that you're a man. You ain't no ass motherfucker. You ain't get at this bitch about, oh, what side are you? You ain't been fucking on this bitch, trying to have her, putting in your work, talking about whose pussy is it. Man, that's the worst thing in the world. Pimping. Don't pimp it, no turnout bitch like that. Don't come with that square ass coney motherfucking shit. Pimping. Spit something in this bitch's ear, man, to let this bitch know that you like her. Spit something in this bitch's ear. Let her know that you want her in your life. That you will enjoy her being in your life. Be exciting, pimping. But if you done got these things, if you done had these same bitches, shit, over 3 years, same 2 or 3, you know how the game go. All you got to do is keep it consistent what you doing. And keep catching bitches. Use them little 4 game pieces on this little journey that we done went on. I'm telling you, pimping, if you use them game pieces, you're going to catch a bitch. And like I say, if you don't catch the bitch, you're going to leave a hell of an impression on that bitch. And she going to want to fuck with you. Because the next sucker, and he probably will be a sucker, the next sucker that come in behind you, man, that motherfucker ain't going to even be, he going to be saying some corny shit. And that bitch going to think about you. Because you didn't put it on her mind. But I'm telling you, pimping, If you done went through these 4 game pieces, shit, you fixing to pimp on that bitch. I want you to get in contact with me. Hit me on my IG. Hit me on my Facebook privately. Pimping, let me know, man. If these 4 steps work, man, on you flipping that square, man. Pimping, I need to know. I'm not going to know unless you get in contact with me. Pimping, I need y'all to let me know. Please let me know. All right, Pimping. I'm fixing to close this game piece. And I want you to remember, stay hungry. You the prize. Every day, show this bitch that picture that you done painted. Every day, show her that you got the brush and you filling it in. Keep this broad's life exciting every day. Let her know that she your girl. Let her know that she your partner in crime. Let her know that you her ride or die. Because she gonna show you that she care about you when she bring that motherfucking trap in, man. You got to pimp on a bitch mind every day. This ain't no pimp on no bitch mind today and tomorrow you take off. That's why you pimping. This is a motherfucking job. This is a career. This is a lifestyle. This is you. You've been chosen. Pimp up. All right, pimping. I'm going to holler at y'all. Stay busy. Ooh, excuse me. Don't get lazy in this pimping. Keep catching bitches. Never get too comfortable because a hoe will surprise you. I'm going to holler at y'all later.